see where this team, the Giants, make the playoffs. I don't think they'll catch the Mets. The Mets are 5 over, 66 and 61 with a dramatic walk-off home run yesterday, beating the Baltimore Orioles 4-3. Jesse Winker, who the Mets picked up in a trade deadline deal. Giants could have probably gotten rid of Michael Conforto and got something back for Conforto. But Farhan, again, waits too long. Conforto, a Met favorite, fan favorite, played great there with the Mets. They hold on to him. Think about this, guys. Excuse me. Got some congestion been going on for a while in my chest here. Think about how bad the Giants are. And Farhan, let me tell you what a clown this guy is. Let me tell you what a clown Farhan Zaidi is, guys. You know what? Let me give the proper intro to Farhan Zaidi. May I? Let me find the entry for Farhan Zaidi. Do I have it anywhere? Did I remove that track? I may have. I don't have oh, here it is. Okay. Farhan Zaidi introduction. Here we go. There we go. Farhan the clown. He doesn't trade Michael Conforto, right? For the second half of the season. Look, you could have saved salary. You got rid of Jorge Soler. But you hang on to Michael Conforto, which you could have got. You're not going to get a great prospect, but you could have gotten rid of his salary if you're trying to trim salary. And you could have got a prospect, but you hang on to Michael Conforto and then you bench him. You platoon him. You don't even utilize him. So what good is Farhan? What are you getting out of Michael Conforto if you're going to platoon the guy? Look, you pinch hit for him. He's your as a cleanup guy. You just amaze me the way you do things. You think any free agents are going to want worth their, weight in gold? You think any good ball player that's a free agent is going to want to come to San Francisco under Farhan Zaidi and get treated the way he treats his players? There's just no way. These players talk. Sean Manaea could have opted in this year. He's pitching pretty good, but he wanted out because he wanted no more part of this crazy. What am I doing? Am I starting? Am I relieving? Ross Stripling got traded, but he wanted out. He was happy just to go to the Oakland A's. Jock Peterson, another guy, happy to get out, get to Arizona. Look, veteran players don't want to deal with this crap. And the Giants are a mess. And as long as Farhan Zaidi is president of baseball operations with the San Francisco Giants, get used to this. You're going to be a 500 team hanging around the 500 mark, straddling that 500 mark, 2 to 6 games below, 2 to a few games above. And then when you start playing a schedule that you start facing tough teams, you start losing. Look, the Giants have won 14 games this year against the Rockies, the White Sox, and the Marlins. They've got 65 wins. That's over 20% of their wins against 3 teams. And they play 29 other teams. So let's look at this math. 3 divided by 29 is, let's see, wait. Okay, so there is, hold on here. Let me do that again. Yeah. They're going to play 29 different teams. Now, again, they haven't played everybody yet. They haven't played the Brewers or the Mariners, which they're going to do on this road trip. They haven't played Kansas City and Baltimore, which they're going to do in September. I'm trying to think of their schedule. They got Kansas City, Baltimore. You know what? They got 4 teams that they haven't played yet. Let me take a look at this schedule real quick. Pull it up here on my phone. Okay. Baltimore, Kansas City. They played everybody else. That's it. So Seattle, Milwaukee, Baltimore, and Kansas City. Those 4 teams they haven't played. That means they've played 25 other teams. And of those 25 teams they've played, 20% of their wins have come against the 3 worst teams in baseball. And you can add 2 wins with the A's. So they've got 16 wins against 4 teams. 16 divided by 65. 24.5% of their win total has come against 4 teams. And they've already played 25 teams, guys. They only have 4 teams left that they haven't faced. So this Giants team, what that tells you is they're not going to finish at 500. It'll be a shock if the Giants finish at 500. I think they finish 77 to 78 wins. I think they lose 4 of 6 on this road trip that starts tomorrow, and possibly 5 of 6. Seattle just got swept by the LA Dodgers. They're coming home. They got the day off today too. Seattle's probably not going to make it. Their only chance, they're 7.5 out in the wild card. Okay. They're 7.5 out in the wild card, but they're only 5 behind Houston. I don't know what Seattle's schedule is, if they have any games left with Houston. I could check that. Let me just check that, because that's their only hope. The Mariners need to win and win now. They're in the same situation as the San Francisco Giants. And their September schedule, their remaining schedule, they've got the Giants here and then Tampa. And they are done. No, I take that back. They have 3 games left on their schedule with Houston, the final week of the season. They do not play Houston anymore at home. But those 3 games could be critical. So the Seattle Mariners have to win right now. Wouldn't shock me one bit if the Mariners swept the Giants this weekend. You do have Blake Snell going Saturday. But the way the Giants play, they don't score. So Blake Snell pitches 7 innings and gives up no runs or a run, and they don't even win the ball game. What was that the last time they faced the Braves, the Monday night game against Chris Sale? Braves won in 10, 1-0. Great outing by Blake Snell, but all for naught. So Blake Snell, he's going to keep you in the game, and he gives you a great shot to win, but you got to score runs. Giants don't score runs. So I think the Giants lose 2 or 3 this weekend. Would not shock me if they get swept. I think they go 2-4. I think they lose both series to Milwaukee and the Mariners. And again, it wouldn't shock me if they only win 1 on this road trip. 1-5. I think it's 2-4, 1-5 on this trip. And you know what? Maybe a 1-5 trip would be just what the Bay Area needs to finally put this team to bed. Put it to rest. Get the pressure put on Farhan Zaidi from the Bay Area media members. Look, I've been trying to drive this bus to get rid of Farhan for 2 years now. And we got others on the bus. You know, we got guys like Joe Shasky, Bonta Hill. Maybe they're driving the bus and I'm just assisting them. But I don't know how long they've been saying it, but I've been saying it for a couple of years. They have a much louder voice. They obviously have a much bigger platform than I do, and they can say it with a lot more sophistication than I can. But I've had it. I mean, you cannot continue to go on with this clown, Farhan Zaidi. Look, nothing against the man personally. Probably good man, you know. I have no ill will toward any of these people. I just can't handle the San Francisco Giants, a team that I grew up